Hello friends, welcome to Bankers Platform. So friends, today we have come with a new video, and in this video we will be discussing memory recall questions, and this exam was held on 24th August 2025. So in this video we will be covering the memory recall questions of the subject, that is certificate course in foreign exchange operation. Okay, or foreign exchange exam. So this will be going to be very helpful for you in your exam. So let's start with our first question. The first question is, what is the maximum amount of foreign currency notes a person can bring into India without any declaration? So here you have to tell without any declaration. So without any declaration, how much amount a person can bring into India? Our options are $5,000 or its equivalent, $10,000 or its equivalent, $5,000 or its equivalent, and total currency, foreign currency plus INR not exceeding 25,000. And D is there is no limit. So let's see what is the right answer for this question. The right answer is C. That is 5,000 or equivalent. And total currency, foreign currency plus INR not exceeding 25,000 rupees. Okay, so this you have to remember that whenever any person is coming to India, so he can get up to $5,000 without any declaration. So no declaration is required if he is getting 5,000 or its equivalent. So suppose he is not getting USD, he's getting Canadian dollar, he's getting Australian dollar. Okay, so in this case, we will see the equivalent portion, USD 5,000 or equivalent. Okay, but here one option was also including that INR. It was also talking about INR because the question is maximum amount of foreign currency notes a person can bring. Okay, so if in the C option you can see in 5,000 USD, if the total currency is foreign currency plus INR. So in that case, INR should not be more than 25,000 rupees. Okay, in this bunch, like USD 5,000 or its equivalent. So 5,000 or its equivalent, and in equivalent, any other currency can be there. So we have to calculate the equivalent amount for this USD 5,000. So if the amount is more than 5,000, so what will happen? The person has to give the CDF form, currency declaration form. So this currency declaration form, they have to submit at the customs. Okay, they have to submit at the customs, then only they can bring that amount in India. Let's see next question. Under the Liberalized Remittance Scheme, LRS, what is the current annual limit for an individual resident? So you have to tell what is the current. So what is the current limit under LRS? So LRS, you all know, Liberalized Remittance Scheme. So under this scheme only, individual resident can send the money abroad. So here you can see our options are 1 lakh USD, 2.5 lakh USD, 5 lakh USD, 10 lakh USD. So you have to tell what is the correct answer. So this is a very favorite. It is a favorite question of the examiner in all the exams. Any exam you will see a foreign exchange operation, you will see this question is having a 80% chance to come in the exam. So you should remember this limit by heart so that you can never miss this 1 mark. So if you know the answer, do write in the comment section. Let's see how many of you know the answer of this question. Very easy question. If you are doing day-to-day life, like day-to-day banking, you are doing in foreign exchange, then you will be knowing this. And the correct answer is B, that is 2.5 lakh USD. So this you all know, 2.5 lakh USD is the limit. Under this limit only we can send the money abroad. So in this 2.5 lakh limit. Some more points that you can remember, that TCS, tax collection at source. This I am telling in my all the videos, and again in this previous exam also this question was asked from the TCS point of view also. So okay. So let's move to next question. So when we are doing this memory recall question, we are not only getting to know what questions were asked in the exam, but you are also knowing additional things are also there that you're understanding that will help you in your day-to-day banking and also enhance your knowledge. So now our third question is for travel to Iraq. For traveling to Iraq, how much foreign currency in the form of notes and coin can an Indian resident individual purchase per visit? Our options are $3,000, $2,500, $5,000, any amount as it is under LRA. So let's see what is the right answer. Correct answer is C, that is $5,000. So up to $5,000 they can take per visit. Question number four, how many residential property can an NRI, a person of Indian origin, purchase in India under general permission? So this question was also asked. So how many residential property NRI can purchase? Our options are only one, any number, maximum of two. They cannot purchase any property. So you have to tell what is the right answer. Let's see. Right answer. Right answer is B. That is any number. Okay. So any number of property a NRI can do a purchase. Any number of property. But there is a restriction in the repatriation. Repatriation of fund. When a NRI is doing the repatriation, so he cannot make the repatriation of more than two properties. More than two properties, he cannot repatriate in one financial year. He has to repatriate up to two properties, like sales proceeds. Up to two properties, sale proceeds can be remitted abroad. Let's see next question. Question number five. What is the maximum amount that can be repatriated from an NRE account? Options are principal only, principal and interest, but a ceiling of 1 million per financial year. C, the entire balance, principal plus interest, is repatriable without any limit. And D, only up to LRS limit, that is $250,000 per year. So write this answer in the comment section. How many of you know the correct answer? So let's see what will be the correct answer. So maximum amount. They are saying what is the maximum amount NRE can remit. Okay. So NRE account. From NRE account, the correct answer, we'll see. One second. Okay, correct answer will be C. C is the correct answer, that the entire balance, principal plus interest, is repatriable without any limit. And this limit is there, USD 1 million per financial year. This limit is applicable for NRO account. If it is a NRO account, then this limit will be applicable. Otherwise, for NRE account, there is no limit and all the money, principal plus interest, both can be remitted, and this option is given only up to LRS limit. So this answer is incorrect. Why it is incorrect? Because LRS limit is resident for resident individual, not for non-resident. So NRO and NRE account, they are accounts for non-resident persons. This is non-resident ordinary, non-resident ordinary account, non-resident external account. Okay, so NRO is non-resident ordinary account. NRE is non-resident external account. In NRE, fund can only come from abroad. And in NRO, fund can come from abroad also, and fund can come from Indian income also. Okay, any income from the India. That Indian income can also be deposited. That amount you cannot deposit in NRE. Oh, and foreign funds. And foreign funds can also be deposited in NRO account. But in NRE, only, only funds from abroad. Only funds from abroad will be there. So you are learning so many concepts, and I guarantee you, if you are watching this video, so you will be definitely getting 10 to 15 marks in your exam. That I can assure you, that 10 to 15 marks will definitely come from this topic what we are discussing in this video. So watch the video till end, and it will be very helpful for you. So let's move to next question. Before moving to next question, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe our this channel. If you are new to our channel, so you can just hit the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel, and hit the like button if you're getting something from our video, so that it will be a motivation for us also, and this video will reach to more candidates, and they can also get the benefit and clear their exam. So there is nothing like that. And I'm seeing many new candidates are coming, they're watching the video, but they are not subscribing the channel. So I will request all of you, do subscribe the channel. It is helpful for us. Okay, so let's see next question. Question number 6. What is the advance payment limit? What is the advance payment limit for imports without a bank guarantee? So without bank guarantee, what is the limit? Our options are $50,000, $1 lakh, $2 lakh, $5 lakh. Let's see the correct answer. Right answer is $2 lakh. So up to $2 lakh, the advance payment can be sent without bank guarantee. If amount is exceeding 2 lakh, then bank guarantee will be required. So this question many time it is asked in the exam, related to for what amount bank guarantee is required, for what amount bank guarantee is not required. So this we have already covered this all topic in our video, that is imports. There is videos on imports. In that already we have covered all the important points. Let's see next question. Question number 7. The beneficiary in a letter of credit is. So, who is the beneficiary in LC, letter of credit? The importer applicant, the issuing bank, the exporter seller, the advising bank. Let's see the right answer. Right answer is exporter seller. So, seller is the beneficiary. He is the beneficiary in LC. So, who opens the LC? You always remember that importer. Importer opens the LC. LC is opened by the importer, by the issuing bank in favor of seller, that is exporter. And who will advise the LC to exporter? That will be called advising bank, and advising bank will advise the LC to the exporter. So exporter is the seller. Okay. So remember that LC is opened by the importer who is importing the goods. So he will open the LC. Let's move to next question. The primary role of an advising bank in an LC is. So already I told you what the role of the advising bank. That options are there. Let's see what is the correct answer. So correct answer is authenticate and forward the LC to beneficiary. So who is the beneficiary? Exporter. So exporters bank, it can be exporter bank also. So they will advise the LC to the beneficiary. They will not make payment. They will not give confirmation. They will not reimburse the negotiating bank. They will give the authentication and forward the LC to the beneficiary. Means they will advise. Okay, question number 9. The current set of rules governing letter of credit. So, which is the current set of rule? URC 522, UCP 600, Incoterms 2020, ISP 98. So, you have to tell what is the correct answer. And the right answer is UCP 600. So, with this UCP 600, the all the LC rules are governed. You have to follow the guidelines of UCP 600. Let's see question number 10. A standby letter of credit is primarily governed by which set of rules? UCP 600, ISP 98, URR 725, FEDAI rules. Let's see the right answer. Right answer is ISP 98. So ISP 98 is special set of rules which only talks about the standby LC. So what is a standby LC? It is a type of bank guarantee. Okay. So ISP 98. So ISP 98 is what? It is a international standby practices. So ISP 98 was created specifically to address the unique feature of SBLC, standby LC. Okay. And is considered the most comprehensive and suitable set of rules for them. So comprehensive framework is there, which provides precise and detailed framework for dealing with the standby letter of credit, reflecting practices distilled from a wide range of users, including bankers, corporate treasurers, and regulators. Okay, and preferred for standby LC. The ISP 98 rules are generally considered the preferred for SBLC as they are not burdened by conventions intended for commercial letter of credit. So let's see next. So before moving next question, I would like to tell you that we are having the full course. We are having the full course on certificate course in foreign exchange operation. Okay, foreign exchange operation exam, and this exam is conducted by IIBF. And next, the exam next that is in September. So in September, in 2 dates, this exam will be there. One is second Saturday, and second is fourth Saturday. So on these second and fourth Saturday, this exam will be available. So if you are willing to take this exam, you can register. You can subscribe to our channel. We will be putting the video as a reminder that whenever the registration will start. So our full course is there, and this full course include study material. You will be getting the study material in this full course. Okay, study material will be there. First, second, you will get videos. You will get the videos topic wise, and third, you will get mock test. So these three things you are going to get in our full course. If you are taking our full course, you no need to go anywhere else for like material or any other information. Our course is sufficient to pass the exam. So for your information, I would like to tell that 50 marks. 50 marks are required out of 100. Out of 100, 50 marks required in this exam to pass. And if you're going for our course, it will help you in clearing the exam. And minimum, you need to study 1 month. Minimum 1 month time is sufficient to study and clear this exam. And if you're already having a good knowledge of foreign exchange, then you need approx 15 to 20 days. And in that period, our syllabus will also be covered by you, and you can clear the exam with the passing marks. Okay. Next, this is the full course. Next one is our mock test series. 1 second. So in this foreign exchange exam, one is full course. Suppose you're already having the study material and you don't need any video. You need only to practice the sets. So we are having the separate course that is mock test. So in mock test, what will happen? You will be getting the mock test questions, and this set complete 800 plus question, in which you will get 4 to 5 mock tests, which is equal to real exam, and other mock test will have the 50 questions for your practices. Overall, you will have the 800 plus question to practice, and our mock test is also designed in such a way that you will be getting approx 40% questions will be in the exam from our mock test. So that is for the foreign exchange operation. Same, we are having the course for certificate course in foreign exchange facility for individual. And other course we are having that is certificate course in international trade finance. So these three courses were available on our website. Our website link is available in the description box. and app link is also available in the description box. So if you're interested, you can purchase and study the course. So let's move to question number 11. So question number 11 is the uniform rules for bank to bank reimbursement under documentary credits are UCP 600, URR 725, Incoterms 2020, URC 522. Let's see the right answer. Correct answer is URR 725. So these are the uniform rules for bank to bank reimbursement relation. Question number 12. Under which article of URR 725 does a reimbursing bank have a maximum of 3 business days to honor a claim? Options are Article 5, Article 6, Article 7, Article 8. Let's see the right answer. Right answer is Article 6. So as per the Article 6, the reimbursing bank have 3 business days time to honor a claim. Okay, how many trade terms are defined in Incoterms 2020? Our options are 11, 12, 13, 14. This is also one of the favorite question of the examiner. Whenever this exam is happening, if 10 exams are happening, approximately in 7 exams, these questions will be there related to Incoterms. So let's see the right answer. And right answer is 11. So total 11 Incoterms are there. And this Incoterm is very important with respect to exam point of view. If you understand the Incoterms, so this Incoterms will give you approximately 5 marks in the exam. This is a basic question that how many terms are there, but which terms are there that you should know by heart. Okay, so let's see Incoterms, which Incoterms are there. So these are the 11 Incoterms. So these are the short form of the Incoterm like EXW, FCA, FAS, FOB, CFR, CIF, CPT, CIP, DAP, DPU, DDP. Okay, so most common the Incoterm is used, that is FOB. Okay, this is the more common Incoterm is used in the business and import export, that is FOB. So you remember this FOB is the important. After FOB, the more usable is CIF. So mostly companies will be using FOB and CIF. But total 11 terms are there that are mentioned here. And already I have discussed this Incoterms in our previous videos also. When you're going through our playlist, you will also come across this Incoterms and you can get to know what are these meaning. Okay, so X work like X work. These Incoterms define that where the obligation and charges will start for the buyer and the seller and buyer, where it will start. Like here it is written EXW. So EXW means from here at buyer disposal. So seller and seller obligations are mentioned here. Okay. So up to which time the risk is transferring. So X work means the seller will give the material here. Okay. From here, X works. So seller will give the material from here at buyer disposal, transport, along ship, on board, all these places that obligation will belong to seller. Okay. So this is the seller obligation. So where the buyer obligation, that all is mentioned in this chart. So you can just pause the video and see the chart and you can get the understanding. And already I have discussed this in other video. There you can go. I will put the link of the video in the thumbnail. You can go for it. Let's see next. Which Incoterm can be used only for a sea and inland waterway transport? FCA, FAS, CIP, DAP. That's the right answer. That is FAS. Free alongside ship. So this only used for sea and inland, not for the air transport. Under which Incoterm does the seller clear the goods for export and load them onto the buyer vehicle at seller's premises? X work, FCA, FOB, CPT. Let's see the right answer. That is FCA, free carrier. That is seller premises. Already this answer is mentioned in this. Okay, let's see next question. Which of the following is not a pillar of India's FTP 2023? So this question is also one of the favorite question of the examiner. Many time the examiner is asking the question related to pillar of FTP. So here you have to tell which is not a pillar. Okay, incentive to remission, export promotion through collaboration, import substitution, ease of doing business. Let's see the right answer. Right answer is C. That is import substitution. This is not a pillar. Other these three are the pillar. Okay. So the pillar incentive to remission signifies a shift towards higher subsidies for exporters, subsidies, sorry, higher subsidies for exporters, duty remission and drawback scheme, tax holidays for manufacturing unit, lower interest rates on export credit. Let's see the right answer. Right answer is B, duty remission and drawback scheme. Okay, so this is the meaning of incentive to remission. Let's see next question. The initiative to develop district as export hub falls under which pillar of FTP 2023? Incentive to remission, export promotion through collaboration, ease of doing business, emerging areas. Let's see the right answer. That is emerging area. So emerging area is the pillar which denotes the export, they're developing the districts as an export hub. So that is part of emerging areas. So what is this pillar of FTP? So pillar of FTPs are incentive to remission, export promotion through collaboration, ease of doing business, and emerging areas. So these are the four pillars of FTP 2023. Okay, so emerging areas like e-commerce and developing district as a export hubs. So this policy emphasizes a shift from incentives to remission of duties, foster partnership between various stakeholders, streamline export processes, and focus on new growth areas. So this is the uh, main motto of this FTP pillars. So the pillar of India FTP are incentive to remission. Okay, same. They have given. Let's see these pillar one by one. First in incentive to remission. This pillar shift from a system of incentive to one of remission. It involved a variety of duty remission and drawback scheme to reduce the cost of exported goods, making them more competitive in the global market. Okay, so export promotion through collaboration. The policy promote a collaborative approach to export promotion by bringing together exporters, states, districts, and Indian mission abroad. And this partnership model helps in broadening market access and integrating India into a global value. So they want to collaborate the different markets together so that the export promotion will be easy. Let's see next, third, ease of doing business. So this pillar focus on simplifying export process, reducing transaction cost, and eliminating bureaucratic hurdles. It emphasizes process re-engineering, automation, and digital initiative to create a more streamlined and effective environment for exporter. So if a good environment will be available, then it will be a ease of doing the business. Emerging areas. So same we have already discussed that they are developing the districts as an export hub and streamlining the regulation around areas like ESCOMET, special chemical organisms, material, equipment, and technology. Question number 19. Which system is used for processing and monitoring of export data in India? So EDPMS, Softex, FIRC, DGF2. Let's see the correct answer. Right answer is A. That is EDPMS. So whatever the data is available, that data related to export data, that is processed and monitored by EDPMS. And if it is related to import, that is called IDPMS. IDPMS. So EDPMS and IDPMS. So this is a monitoring, processing and monitoring of export data. In IDPMS, what will happen? Whatever the money is sent abroad, which is called ORM, that will be linked with the bill of entry. This you have to remember. And in EDPMS, whatever the inward remittance we are receiving, okay, IRM, advance payment, that we have to link with the shipping bill. So this concept is very important. And whenever we are doing export, whenever we are doing export, shipping bill will be generating. When we are doing import, so bill of entry will generate. This concept also you should remember. It will also get you good marks if you remember. Let's see question number 20. For how many days is a Softex form for software export valid? 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, 30 days. Let's see the right answer. Right answer is 15 days. So for 15 days, this form is valid. Within 15 days, that export to be completed. Question number 21. Which of the following entity is generally not eligible to raise ECB under the automatic route? A manufacturing company, a software development company, individual, a financial institution. Let's see the right answer. Correct answer is individual. So individuals, they cannot raise ECB. Okay. In automatic route, they can raise the ECB, but they require RBI approval. They require RBI approval. And this ECB topic is very, very important. And this time, more than 4 to 5 questions are asked from the ECB topic. And we have already covered 2 videos, especially on the ECB. And from that only, these 4 to 5 questions were asked. So I request all of you that you go to our playlist and you search ECB. You will get 2 videos and one video that is from our material, and second video will be from the RBI master direction. So that will help you in scoring 4 to 5 marks. So this is a very important area. This time, ECV was asked 4 to 5 questions. It was never asked like that. So it is expected that in the coming exam also, ECB questions can be asked. Let's see next question. What is the all-in cost ceiling for ECB with the minimum average maturity of 3 to 5 years? 100 BPS over SOFR, 200 BPS, 300 BPS, 400 BPS. So let's see the right answer. Correct answer is B. That is 200 BPS over SOFR. So that will be the all-in cost ceiling. Question number 23. Who issued the certificate of origin for exports from India? So designated agency like Export Promotion Council or Chamber of Commerce, the exporter themselves, the DGFT, the custom authority. Let's see the right answer. Right answer is A. That is designated agency. That is Export Promotion Council or Chamber of Commerce. But mostly the certificate of origin is issued by the Chamber of Commerce only. So this you remember, Chamber of Commerce. Okay. So they are issuing the certificate of origin. So here we are discussing the direct questions. These questions are called direct questions, but in the real exam, the questions will be direct, but direct questions will be around 30 to 40 marks. Okay, these will be direct question. Other than if you're going, then you have 10 to 20 marks questions that are case study based question, where some scenario, some conditions will be given, and based on that condition, you have to use your mind, use your knowledge, and the all the guidelines related to foreign exchange and answer the questions. After that comes 10 to 20 questions will be where the answer will be like only one. Okay, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 4, all of the above, or none of these. So these questions are very, very tricky. Okay, 10 to 20 questions will be there where this type of answers will be there, which will be confusing you. And at that point, you need thorough understanding of the topic. Then only you can decide that only 2 and 3 will come, or only one will come, all of above will come, or none of these will come. Okay, so you have to be very careful. You have to study thoroughly only. Then only the questions can be asked. What we are discussing here, this is just a gist of the exam, because we are also like, I am personally not gone to take the exam. I have got the feedback. We have got the feedback from the candidates who have already purchased our course and studied and passed the exam. You can also see the success stories of the candidates who have passed the exam on our post on YouTube. So these candidates have already cleared the exam and they have given us the feedback. Based on their feedback, we got to know that these type of questions are there, and nobody can remember all the questions. So these are the direct questions which they remembered and they informed to us, and we have come up with this video. So we thank all those candidates who have given us this video, these questions. So these are the direct questions, but you have to prepare yourself for the case study based question and conceptual questions. Then only you will be able to clear the exam. Okay, let's see next question. Question number 24. The TEE concept in export promotion stands for tax exemption export, towns of export excellence, trade enhancement entity, total export earnings. Let's see the right answer. Correct answer is B, town of export excellence. So this town of export excellence is also very favorite topic. Every time the examiner is asking 2 to 3 marks question, 2 to 3 marks questions from this area. Okay, so we'll discuss one more thing on this. Let's see. So what is town of export excellence? So it is an initiative by Government of India to recognize towns that produce and export goods worth minimum value as per FTP 2015 to 20, and the town that produce goods worth 750 crore or more can be recognized as the towns of export excellence. So FTP 2023 has identified four new towns of export excellence in India, in addition to 39 towns as of Feb 2023. Okay, and latest in this exam, question was asked from here. We identify the one of the four, one of the four new town of export excellence. Okay, so now we have total 43 towns of export excellence, and sometime the examiner will be asking that for this particular thing, which town is export excellence. Okay, so these are the towns which are there. So first is hosiery. Hosiery out items, Tripur, Tamil Nadu. For woolen knitwear, Ludhiana, Punjab. So you have to learn this by heart, then only you can answer this in exam. Okay, so you can see this list. You can pause the video and see the list. If I am going to explain all, so the video will be very long. So you have to learn this. This will give you 2 to 3 marks in the exam, because every time one question is asked. Like exam in question can be there. Which of the following is a town of export excellence for handicraft? Then you have to tell Jodhpur, Rajasthan. For choir products, LP, Kerala. Okay, like that. So this is the full list. This is the 12. Okay, after that, here next 13 to 24. Indore, soya meal and soya product, Bhilwara, Rajasthan for textile, gems and jewelry, Surat, Gujarat. Some of the area you would be already knowing, but once you go through the list, it will be fit in your mind. Like for leather products, Agra, Uttar Pradesh. For glass artwares, Firozabad, Uttar Pradesh. For marine products, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. So like textile, Gujarat, Ahmedabad, Kolhapur, Maharashtra textile. For handicraft, Saharanpur is also there. Okay, for apparels, Gurgaon, Haryana. Seafood, Vishakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. And Bhimavaram, Andhra Pradesh. So these are the four. These are the newly added. Okay. That is Faridabad, Haryana for its industrial prowess. Okay. And Muradabad, Uttar Pradesh, brass handicraft and metalwork. So Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh, rich heritage in carpet weaving and handicraft. And Varanasi, a city steeped in tradition and craftsmanship. So these are the four which are newly added. So from here, question was asked this time. So up to 39 already they were there, but you have to remember which area is for what. So this is our last question of the day. That is question number 25th. A third party payment in international trade requires irrevocable order from the buyer, a tripartite agreement between buyer, seller, and third party, approval from the RBI, a guarantee from the third party bank. Let's see the right answer. Correct answer is B, that is a tripartite agreement. So whenever any third party payment is coming, in that a tripartite agreement should be there between buyer, seller, and third party. Then only that transaction will be called valid. Otherwise, there will be problem to the exporter, importer both in their countries. So at the last, I would like to tell what are the questions, what are the areas from where how many questions were asked, like ODI. Overseas direct investment, 4 questions. Letter of credit, 6 to 15 questions. Related to export, 6 questions were there. Import topic, 4 questions. Doc desk, two. Incoterms, 4 questions. Foreign trade policy, 7 questions. LRS, 2 questions. Case study, 15. And in this exam, numerical was zero. It was nil. Okay. No numerical questions was asked, and FEMA rules, 5 questions. So other than also other topics were there. So this is the just a overview that what type of pattern was asked in the exam. So friends, this is the end of the session. You can go for our courses. Okay, the link is available in the description box. You can just visit to our app and you can take the benefit of the sample mock test. It will also help you. Okay, and our videos are already available on the YouTube. You can go for that, and if you want, you can go for our course. You can go for the mock test series or full course as per your need. Okay, so that will help you. And like exam will be there on second uh, Saturday of September. Okay, September second Saturday and fourth Saturday. So if you're planning to take the exam, you can purchase the course right now and start preparation so that you can clear this exam in Saturday or fourth Saturday, whichever slot you are comfortable with. So with this note, I thank you. Thank you all of you for watching this. And don't forget to like this video, and you can give your comment, any suggestion, any advice, and any topic on which you want a video. And share this video with your friends and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, friends. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.